All right, I think you guys can see me in there. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to what's going to turn into a completely different type of video from what you guys are used to seeing me post on here. As you can see, we are not in Lake Okeechobee. We are not even in the state of Florida. We were actually up here in South Georgia on my in-laws farm. Up here for New Year's Eve, also doing some deer hunting. We all sat this morning, had some missed opportunities, saw some nice deer. Was just awesome to be out, and then just kind of got done moving some sets here around the farm, taking care of some things. And now we got about 2 hours to kill before we go sit this afternoon. And I said, what the heck, let's film a pond video. A lot of people, pretty much all of you, if you watch my channel, you guys are used to seeing me, boat flip and frog and flip up big fish using 65-pound braid on Lake Okeechobee. And we're going to be doing the complete opposite from that today. We are going to be ultralight fishing, something that I absolutely love doing, and it kind of confuses some people, but it's something I do a lot. When I lived on the coast, going fishing for look downs and small tarpon and small snook and dock lights and really backwater canals, fishing 2 and 4 pound braid, 4-pound fluorocarbon leaders. And it's something that me and my buddies growing up, what we did all the time. I think we spent more money on our microlight setups than we did anything else, funny enough. So I had Alex over at Senko Sticks build me an ultralight the other day. And when I asked him and told him what I wanted, I think he thought I was joking at first, and then was like, wait, do you really want me to build that? And I was like, yes, I do. So he built me a 7-foot, 2 to 6 pound rod, and this thing came out killer. It's nothing special. It's nothing crazy. It's very simplistic, but very sensitive. It's obviously super light, got the perfect action. And it's just fun to mess around with bluegill, specks. Again, my micro tarpon and snook on the coast, moonfish. I'm going to be going out and doing a look down / moonfish video here in the near future with one of my good buddies. We go basically fish for, I call them saltwater crappie. Awesome time, great eating, and this is going to be the perfect rod for it. So again, it's a 7-foot, 2 to 6 pound Senko Sticks rod. Again, did the carbon fiber on there, love it. And I just got a little 1000 with some 4-pound braid and a little piece of 4-pound fluorocarbon leader, and we're going fishing. So you can see here behind me, we've got the pond here on my in-laws farm, and it's about a 3-acre pond. It used to have a ton of dollar pads and things in the middle, but my father-in-law ended up getting some carp to control them because they were really taking over the entire pond. They've done a number on the grass. As you can see, it's pretty much wide open, but for whatever reason the water in here now has gotten gin clear. I mean, like a swimming pool. And there aren't big bass in here. There just aren't yet. They are starting to grow a little bit. We've kind of introduced some shiners and things, but there are some dinner plate sized bluegill. So we'll see if we get into any of those. And obviously we'll just mess with some bass. We're using 4-pound test and a whipstick rod. So this is something totally different, but it's something I don't know. I enjoy doing it. So I got the chesty, I got this camera, and let's just bounce around in here and see what we can do. Totally different from what I'm accustomed to fishing in Florida, but it is absolutely gorgeous out here right now. I don't know if you guys can see the trillions of micro bass swimming around, but it is awesome up here when I get to come up and just sit in a tree and enjoy the quiet. Just listen. It's quiet. My phone has been blowing up all day with everyone telling me how crowded Lake Okeechobee is, which this is the busiest week for the lake every year. It always has been. Every guide is booked. Everyone's down here, in Florida, and just taking advantage of the awesome weather for New Year's. So it's always busy. So for once, I can honestly say I am glad I am not on the lake. So we're gonna go start on this little point. We'll do a lap around the pond. Let's see what we can get into. All right. So let's see what we can do. My tackle box is right here. Got a bunch of little things thrown in there. I got a pair of scissors, a little spool of 4-pound for leader, and we're gonna start with America's favorite bait, the trick worm. Just a little micro trick worm, and we'll probably bounce back and forth between some stuff. Obviously, I'm not gonna catch any bluegill on this worm, I don't think, although they are big enough to try and eat it. But again, 4-pound braid to a little 4-pound fluorocarbon leader. Let's see. I can see tons of baby bass swimming around. It was cold this morning. They said it was like 42. I think it was more like 32. It was freezing. And now the sun's been, you know, shining. Obviously the water's dead still, so it's absorbing a lot of heat. So these fish should get active. And here's the deal. I haven't really fished this pond hard ever. There might be some 5 and 6 pounders in here. I don't know, but let's see. First cast, something hit it. There's a bass right here. There's a ton of bass, but this one's like, oh, we got him. Oh, come on. It's so hard to get a hook set with this rod. Let's see if I can get him. Oh, got him. That one. This footage should come out pretty cool in this clear water. I mean it when I say this, I really do. I know I'm very fortunate and I get to catch giant bass on Okeechobee every day, but literally this right here, doing it on this tackle, like, I'm just as pumped about little guys like this. I don't know if you guys can see that. He's got something wrong with his gill. Look at that. Something might have got him. But little baby farm pond bass. This is the coolest thing that we don't get to see back home. How clear that water is. Well, that didn't take long. Do that again. Caught that fish on a trick worm, but got like a little bass assassin little fluke here. Try this next. I think these fish are primarily eating baby brim. So this guy's got a little short, stocky profile, but I can't get the hook. Oh, they schooling. Let's see. You guys can see the ripple over there. Let's see if we can get him. Oh, got him. I just saw the wake, came out and got it. It's like a big easy bite, but on a much smaller scale. Let's go. I'm not trying to sound like a hippie. Not that there's anything wrong with being a hippie, but literally just being able to catch this fish and not hear boats running, and it's pretty cool. Look at that little guy. Oh. Look at this school of fish. Look at this school of bass right here. Look at that. Can you guys see that? I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. There's literally like 100 bass right there. There's so many fish in here. I think there might be too many fish in here. That might be the problem. And that's why they're not growing. Sight casting them might be the way, just landing it right on their head. Let's bust a cast out here. Totally hit that tree. Oh. Oh. I mean, guys, we're talking biggins now. Look at that. That's what I'm talking, biggins. Biggins. Oh, there he goes. All right. We haven't moved, and I mean, we're working on a bag. Oh, what a bite. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What we got? I mean, a giant. God, I could see fish boiling out here. Any of my, I got a lot of people that reach out to me like, I know you're from Deerfield. I grew up there. This reminds me of fishing Quiet Waters Park back in the day. I think the first tournament I ever won in my life was actually fishing in Quiet Waters Park. But it was just real clear water, real finessey, really small baits. The only difference is I know that there are some really big fish in Quiet Waters Park. My PB came from Quiet Waters, I mean, years ago. Look at this Okeechobee stuff. This one's peeing. That right there might be the biggest fish we catch today. The water's cold. Oh, it's really cold now. And again, just look. Doesn't get much better looking. This side of the pond's real shallow. I've literally never fished this. I mean, you guys can see camp over here. There's a dock, so usually I'll walk out there and just make a few casts off the dock. So this is the first time I've ever really been around here to kind of look and see what all this looks like. On the bank, cruising like little. They're little bluegill eaters. Look at the wake. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, I got him too. I got him. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, dude, they're in like an inch of water. Hey, it's all relative. You know what's cool too? Well, first of all, this fish is very small, but super healthy. Look at him in that clean water. You know that's cool. A lot of you guys that are watching my channel might have water like this at home, but so I know this, it's all relative, right? This fish is not big at all, but in the grand scheme of things, of the size of the fish we're catching in this pond, like, that's a good one. And it's like all the bigger fish are just up in inches of water, and they're probably eating small frogs. They're probably eating the hatchling bluegill. That fish is, I mean, he's healthy. That's so cool. I probably sound like I'm trying to like clickbait all this and get excited like people do on their YouTube channels about every little thing, but I love doing this. Look at this water. There might be a few more up there. I mean, they're on the bank. Look. I don't know if you... Oh, he hit it. Look at that blow up. Oh. Oh, tiny. I need to throw my little trick worm. Let's make it up. Look at them. I should do a video where I fish a tournament on Okeechobee and I can only use this rod. I mean, that fish bent the rod and pulled drag. Let me know in the comments. You want me to fish a full day? Look at that cool that is. You want me to fish a full day on Okeechobee and can only bring this rod? I'm waiting for one of two things to happen. One is I'm going to look to my left and there's going to be a 7-pounder. Look at him. That was cool. There's going to be a 7-pounder just free swimming and I'm going to have a heart attack. Look at that wake. That might have been him. Or I'm going to look to my right and there's going to be an 8-point walking this road. And then I'm really going to freak out. But as much as my loud ass doesn't stop talking, there ain't a deer within 200 yards of here. God, they're healthy. Makes sense, right? It's like that nature's rule thing. Like the bigger fish are wanting it fast on top. They're eating it a lot more aggressive. Obviously, the much more aggressive fish are going to grow faster. They're going to get the most food. Keyboard warriors are going to rip me about that one. We got some wind. So now we're on this wind-blown point right here. You know what I mean? There are so many fish laying up here in this shit. Look at that. That is so crazy. Oh, there's so many up there. Healthy. Listen, I try to make videos for you guys. Sometimes I need to make a video for me, okay? This video is for me. So cool. All right, last cast in the pocket of doom. And then we're making a run. I mean, we gotta go. I gotta save these fish. All right, multi-day event. All right. The colors on them are crazy up here. Oh, had a nibble. Got one. I don't know what we got. This is acting bluegill-esque. Oh yeah. This is what I'm talking about right here. Can you get, I thought he was gonna jump. Now listen, I know I make fun of crappie fishermen a lot on my boat, but I will get down with some bluegill. Look at that thing. They're all that big in here. It's crazy. That's why there's only small bass, because the bluegill are eating all the bass. Oh, I threw him right down in the mud. He's good. Oh, we got us a bass. Looky there. Pretty little guy. There was legitimately a school of 10,000. Got him. He ain't very big. I think it's one of the bluegill species, but I don't think he's that big. No. Not a bad one. Look at that. All gold and lit up. I don't know why I like bluegill and not crappie. Not sure. Look at all the bluegill right here. You can see all their old beds here. I don't know if bluegill down here bed at a different time than they do at home. There's beds everywhere right here. Tons of bluegill too. Gosh, 10,000 bluegill right here. No, none of the real giant ones, but I mean, there's some giant bass. Where'd he go? He's right there. Oh, we saw it. Oh, you got him. Whoa, we got him, boys. Oh yeah, I'm talking almost a pound. Barely hooked. Let's land this joker. Look what we got there. All right. Again, not big bass, but there he goes. Gotta be careful here. We got some structure. Oh, I mean, probably tight already. Got him. This might be a bass. It's big. I know you can't see because of the glare. I can't see what this is. Stud bluegill. Dude, I'm telling you, it's usually there's a little bit of chop and they bite better. Look how big these bluegill are. Look at that thing. Look at that. I mean hammers, son. Like, look at these. Look how cool that fish is. They're all huge. Look at that thing. I'm telling you, the bluegill are eating the bass. And I'm letting them go. Look at them. See if we can't catch another one. We done got him. I think this little bass is gonna close it out. It is now hot. I gotta go in and get changed and get ready to get in the woods. And we got us a bass. Little guy. Just like every other one, but I think that's gonna close it out, ladies and gents. Let me know if you liked this video, if you thought it was super boring and a waste of your time. I mean, I really thought I was gonna show off more of these big, oh wait, we got a stud. Hold on, hold the phone. We were closing this video out until that thing showed up. That one might go a pound. Well, we'll continue closing the video out. Let's see if I swim this by this guy. Got him. That was crazy. Hit him right in the face. That's not the real big one. I think this one's going to close it out because I got to go get dressed and we're going to try and get in the woods. But let me know if you guys liked this video, if you thought it was a complete waste of your time, if you want me to never do this again. Again, like I said, this video was for me. I just enjoy downscaling, downsizing, and playing with some really light tackle. Again, I can't emphasize it enough and recommend it enough. Spend some money on a nice ultralight combo. It doesn't have to be a crazy amount, but super fun, and it can make a fishery that maybe isn't all that productive. It can make it a lot of fun, kind of like this one. So we're gonna let this bass go, get changed, relax. In about 45 minutes we'll head to the woods and see if we can't shoot a deer. But I appreciate you guys watching, and if you guys want to get a trip booked out on Lake Okeechobee, let me know. We can make that happen. He didn't want a trip. All right, see you guys on the next one.